Hi everybody. So I just got back from the pre-Thanksgiving run to Trader Joe's. I am in charge of the Thanksgiving appetizers this year. So our family gets together every year for Thanksgiving and it's our biggest gathering. There's usually 40 to 50 people there and everybody gets assigned something to chip in. This year, it looks to me like I'm the only one assigned to appetizers. Mind the fact that I am driving in a completely packed car with my parents as well as my daughter and husband. And and it's a 5-hour drive and we're gonna be staying in a hotel for a few days. The other thing to keep in mind is that they want to plan Thanksgiving dinner to happen kind of early this time. So it's going to be around dinner served around 2 to 2:30, which means I don't want to serve a ton of appetizers or a lot of heavy things. Like sometimes on Christmas, I like to serve as a kind of morning meal / appetizer these little, excuse the photobomb from Kitty, but the morning little appetizer / mini meal of little Hawaiian roll sliders. Well, I won't be doing that this time because nobody wants to spoil their meal and it's going to happen around 2:30. So we don't have a whole lot of time for noshing, but we also all want to be eating and drinking merrily all day. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to take you on my appetizers for Thanksgiving Trader Joe's Bounty haul, and you can see what I have planned since I am in charge of appetizers. So this right here is what I'm going to do for the cheese platter. I'm going to scatter around some pitted prunes, some dried figs, and some dried apricots. And I'm going to have 3 different kinds of cheeses. You can see one's an Italian truffle cheese. One is this Port Salut, which is a nice like creamy white cheese. And the double Gloucestershire Cotswold cheese, which is a nice sharp English cheese. And then I always love to have a few things like pickled vegetables, and we're going to put out some pickles. As well as with the nice Ritz style crackers. I got 2 boxes of those. So this will all be cheese platter. And then along the side, I'll have a little charcuterie section. So I've got the spicy dried hams, as well as, and this is capa, sorpresa, salami. And then right here is calabrese salami, which is kind of the drier style, which I really like. So this section right here is going to make up a nice and beautiful cheese tray with charcuterie as well. While I'm assembling that, I'm going to have in the oven my 2 little brie rounds, which I'll slice off the top of the brie, and then I'm going to top it with a little bit of a jam, and then these fresh blackberries that I got from Trader Joe's, those will be over the top. So when it's in the oven, it'll get all soft and melty and runny, and then you'll see the fruit and everything. And I really like to have brie with these raisin rosemary crisps. They're sweet but also savory and herby and crunchy, and they just go really well with an extremely decadent runny brie cheese. So that'll be going in the oven. The cheese platter will be set out by then, and then I'll pull this out. And then while that's going and being put together, I'm going to start in on my various toasts. So one of them is going to be this ciabatta, which is the par-baked ciabatta, which I'll warm in the oven. And then I'm going to spread that with the cream cheese and this olive tapenade, and then just a sprinkle of the fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano. And those will be a nice Italian olive toast with a little creamy undertone from that cream cheese. And I'm doing those also so we can have some past appetizers so the kids can take those around. The other toast, I'm making 3 different toasts. So the second toast is going to be made with the ciabatta as well. And this one is going to be reserved for the bruschetta sauce, which is really delicious, this fresh bruschetta sauce, which will be topped with crumbled goat cheese and then just lightly warmed in the oven. The third toast, also with the sliced ciabatta bread, will have the blue cheese, this delicious, very strong blue cheese, but you drizzle the honey over this, and I really love orange blossom raw honey. It's really, really good over blue cheese. It just takes the kind of sting out of blue cheese. So drizzle that over the top and topped with a few walnut pieces, and that's going to be the third toast. So these 3 sections here make up the tostinis that we're going to have. And then as another little side, we'll have this artichoke jalapeno dip, and I'm just going to serve it with the pretzel slims. And then your typical chips and dip. So I got the big ridge cut potato chips, salt and pepper, and then I have the yogurt here, and I'll have an onion dip, just dried onion dip that I mix into the whole fat Greek yogurt. I like to use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream because I feel like at least it has some redeeming nutritional qualities. So that's it for what's planned for Thanksgiving.